Chelsey Davis here, and get ready for season 4 of Station 19 and season 17 of Grey's Anatomy. Both are premiering tonight, and you can expect the crossover event to pick up in the world of the COVID-19 pandemic. And I have two of the stars here right now, actor Chandra Wilson, who plays Dr. Miranda Bailey on Grey's, and Jason George, who acts as her husband, Dr. Ben Warren, who's a firefighter. Hey there, you two. How are you?
How you doing?
I'm glad I can connect with you guys. It's so great to meet you. Such an honor. I love all of the work that you guys do. It's all amazing. So thank you for taking the time to chat today.
Thank you.
Very good.
Oh, my husband just walked by. Hello. Would you like to make an appearance on here too? All right.
Hey, husband. Hey, husband.
Oh, he says hi. This is off to a great start, isn't it? So let's go ahead and talk about the crossover premiere event because it's really hitting home and resonating with so many people across the world. Do you want to share a little bit of what to expect? It keeps being promoted as jaw-dropping, so let us know what's happening.
Wow. No, Jess, you start because we start with Station 19 that night.
Well, the world, Station 19 and Grey's Anatomy are going to pick up in the world of the pandemic. And so all of the things that the average American has been feeling isolated, but also a little bit of that silver lining of recognizing the blessings you have if you have people if your people are healthy. All that's going to be taken to a whole nother level between these two shows. And you're going to see the people who have to go into people's homes and get them out and get them to the hospital and see that connection between, Ben and Bailey are a family where, you have a medical professional and a first responder, and doctors don't normally risk their lives to save lives, but now they are. And so you got the first responders paying homage to that. And so that's a clip that's been out there a little bit. So I think all the feels are going to be even more magnified by the two shows working together, because you're really going to see the sacrifice that all of these people make, and for having to put themselves out there and trying to take care of other people.
And for Grey's, even though we pick up a few weeks into the beginning of the pandemic, we'll also flash back a little on to the end of season 16 and some of the things that we didn't get to see because, we had to end so early. So we will try and sum up some of those stories, those cliffhangers that we left for you, and, let you know where they're going to go in season 17. So even with all of those things, all those romances, all that, throw stuff at the TV stuff that we'll still do, we will simultaneously be humanizing this experience from the point of view of our hospital workers, what this has been like for them and how life-changing this work has been for them.
Yeah, which I think is going to be very apparent in how you're putting this together to not only appreciate the two sides of the frontline worker and the first responder, but for all of the people out there who are sacrificing, even the ones who shop for groceries and then deliver them. And I think the show will also raise a greater appreciation. We've seen big displays of gratitude already, but even more so with the perspectives that you guys are going to portray. And both of you are married in these shows, so we're going to see you two together, right?
As much as we can be, but as part of that new normal, right? Like, how do families stay together when two of the parents are, right in the midst of being frontline workers and first responders during a pandemic? So that's an interesting family dynamic, I think, to be able to show to everyone.
Yeah, you see how these all the people in this world, the first line responders, the medical professionals have to make real decisions about how to live their lives and take care of the people that are their loved ones. And they're people. You realize that, if you try and love them the way you normally love them, you might actually be putting them at risk. And so it really does bring that to light in a way that, we haven't had a chance to see yet, because we haven't seen shows since the pandemic started. Everything was finishing up as the pandemic started. So we finally have an opportunity to actually really put that human face on it and let you see that, the love gets deeper when you can't run up and hug somebody that you normally would just hug all day. You find another way to love them, and it gets deeper. And I think people are going to recognize their own lives in it, and it's going to bring the feels that you always love from Grey's and Station 19.
Yes, all the feels that we love. And right now I have all of the fall feels.
You are, yes.
So I just threw up a couple decorations here or there, and no shame, but I do have a blanket right here. I'm in Arizona and I'm a wimp. It's freezing today, in my opinion.
Southern California is every bit as bad. My wife says 68 degrees is soup and sweater weather, she says. And our friends on the East Coast are like, y'all are wimps. And I'm like, yes, we are. And we like it that way.
You guys are awesome. No shame at all. I'm about to run out of time, so I have to ask how filming was. I read about some of the restrictions, obvious ones like social distancing, masks, and not talking between takes, no crowded emergency room scenes like we've seen before. I even read that special camera lenses were used to make the actors look closer together than they actually are. So tell me about what all of that was like.
We show up every day understanding that our first priority is to keep everyone safe, right? So that we can make these stories, so that people do have the opportunity to get back to work. That was really important. So our safety protocols, we take very, very seriously. Coronavirus is number one on our call sheet. So whatever we have to do to make sure that coronavirus is happy. So that's what we do. So fortunately, we can carry PPE right into the storylines of our show, and humanize the fact that sometimes you just want to pull that thing right on off and, get some air before you have to put the thing right back on, and you make deliberate choices about how you take care of yourself and other people. That's a regular struggle that everyone is going through now. So it's about safety first, behind the camera as well as when we're actually shooting.
I never thought I would get so used to having things jammed up my nose on the regular, because we're getting tested nonstop. They have spent a lot of money and a lot of people to test, because and everybody on the show is getting tested. I feel blessed to be at work because it's a true expense. But they felt it was necessary because America wants to see their stories, and so we're trying to bring you some stories, trying to bring you some happiness. So hopefully everybody loves it.
We will. We need that, and we appreciate it. So thank you so much for everything, and congratulations to both of you for such amazing careers, and also to you, Chandra, for being recognized in Variety's Power of Women issue.
Yay!
You go, girl.
Very good. Thank you.
Thanks again to both of you, and have a great day. I'm sending you some Arizona sunshine.
Much love.
You can watch the crossover premiere event for Station 19 and Grey's Anatomy on tonight on ABC. We'll see you next time.